Hey, what's going on? Today I'm super excited because I am about to bring to you an interview that I did a few days ago with a good friend of mine, someone that I truly respect. She's a very funny lady, a very professional, funny comedian, BANNISTER. When I came to Canada, I had no idea what stand-up comedy was because stand-up comedy wasn't popular in Brazil when I left Brazil. So when I got here to Canada, I was like, oh my God, what is this? I want a piece of this. I want to learn how to be funny on stage. Then I looked it up online and I found her. She teaches comedy. She's a comedy coach. So let's get to it. Let's watch the interview. You've been performing comedy for a really long time. But why did you get started and why comedy?
Well, I'm going into I guess my 14th year now. And I started out just wanting to do it. And so like some of the students I have now, I took a comedy class at one of the local colleges and, you know, went through 8 weeks of learning to write material and develop material and did a little showcase. And when I did my showcase, I got the bug and I haven't stopped since, so yeah.
You've been coaching stand-up comedy to a lot of new comedians all across Greater Vancouver. But what do you like the most about coaching comedy?
Well, actually, the thing I like the most about it is just watching them blossom. Just watching them go from stage one to the final showcase, just to watch that development, to see them believe in themselves, to get that first laugh. You know, a lot of times people will come with nothing and they're like, I really want to do this, but I have, you know, no material. How do I start? And so it's, you know, starting them right from the beginning. Here's what we're going to do. So I coach them both in stand-up comedy and I coach sometimes for if they're doing presentations or speaking gigs or things like that. I just coached a young fella who does speaking in high school and he competed and won a gold medal. So he just wanted to add some comedy to his presentation. He was, yeah, so it's just whatever their needs are, I'm trying to find what will work best for them, and yeah.
When you think about Brazil, what comes to mind?
Oh, beaches and hot water and nice weather and oh my God, good-looking women, good-looking men, good music. Yeah, lots of things that you know, it just looks like a beautiful country. Yeah.
Brazil, a lot of Brazilians have been watching comedy here in Canada and the United States because their stand-up comedy in Brazil has been growing really fast. So have you ever thought about going to Brazil and teach comedy?
Well, I thought about it when you went back because I saw what you did in some of the clubs and the support you seem to have out there, and I thought, oh my gosh, maybe we could do something down there, right? It'd be really neat to do some classes. I don't speak Portuguese, so that's a bit of a disadvantage, but I mean, if they're interested in doing English classes and, you know, learning comedy in English, I think it would be a blast. It would be so much fun. And the truth is that it doesn't matter what country you're in. The method of learning comedy is the same. It's just as exciting. I've had students, I have currently a young fellow from Guatemala in my class, and he actually registered from there before he'd even arrived in Canada. And he's back with me a year later now doing another class, and he's, you know, he says, my English is so good, but I understand you so much better, right? So it's kind of fun to have him because when, you know, he first came in the class, a lot of times he wasn't really understanding what I was saying, and certainly not the other students. So
I remember when I started.
Yes, you too. Yeah. You've come. I mean, it's really nice to see that progression, right? For
I
people.
was so nervous in the first day. And now.
And everybody's nervous, so it doesn't matter whether you're Brazilian or French or Chinese. You know, you're still nervous doing this journey, right?
But I love comedy. I believe you love comedy too.
I do.
Yeah.
And that's the other part is just like I say, for me, I still perform. I still do a lot of corporate gigs. I do, you know, for nurses or parents, or I've got one coming up for a big nurses reunion, you know, so it's all, I love still performing. So it's not just, you know, I'm sitting back and teaching the classes, and I'm still out there doing it as well. So, and I do pro-ams and regular amateur nights too, just to keep myself sharp and you know.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
That's for you to know. I remember when I got started, I was nervous.
Yeah.
And you taught me everything, and I listened to you word by word. I tried at least.
Yeah.
And every time, like even when I didn't want you, I don't want to hear no. What does she know? She doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
I know better.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't. And then I remember once when I called you and I said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna give up. I'm not funny. I quit. I cannot do this anymore. Please help me." And I remember you said to me, "Stop doing that. Get your shit together. Look at yourself in the mirror. Smile for a minute and just start laughing for no reason." I did that, and boom, everything changed. And I want to thank you because it changed. Something inside me just clicked. And I said, "Oh, she was right."
Well, I remember that call. I remember that call because I remember saying to you, "You just got to get your shit together."
Yeah.
And you know, look in the mirror, because I mean, people when they look and they smile at themselves, they think, "Oh, geez, maybe it's not as bad as I thought it was." And when you laugh out loud, you know, it kind of it moves things around and gets you believing in yourself. And I mean, maybe there's a little bit of fake it till you make it or whatever, but you know, most people could stand on a stage, look out at an audience, give a big smile, you know, and people would just smile back with them. It's not always about the written word. You've got to believe in yourself, and then your writing will, you know, develop as you learn to do more.
And never give up, right?
And never give up, you know. And I mean, if you don't like it, get out, do something else. But most people who really want to do it, I've seen comics who I thought, "Oh my God, they're so bad," but they believed in themselves and they kept going and going and going, and they didn't give up. And that's the thing I think that really works out for comedy.
Wow.
And when you say I've been in the business a long time, it's not a long time in the world of comedy. You know, people are discovered at 20 years later after slogging their way through all the little beer clubs and stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of work to this business.
Well, I want to thank you.
Well, thank you. It's a pleasure.
It was awesome. Everything you taught me.
So we're going to Brazil now?
We're going to Brazil.
Let's go.
We're going to Brazil. Woo! And by the way, so you guys are watching this. You've been teaching comedy here. So can you tell me a little bit more for them about your course? How to find you? My
company is Laughter Zone 101. And it's on available. We do classes approximately every 6 weeks. You can register online, you can do private coaching with me, or you can, you know, give me a shout and ask me what you're interested in doing. I can help you out. So yeah, I'd love to hear you.
100%. All her information is going to be here in the video. Make sure you follow her, click on the website, call her, and listen. Listen to her. Period.
And those are the best comics. When they do listen to the system and the formula, they will get success.
It works.
Thank you.
Well, again, thank you for watching. Follow her. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Click like, because I gotta pay my bills. I'm a comedian. And woo! And thank you very much for being here.
Good work, man.
That's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the interview. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, click like, share the video, write your comments below. And don't forget to follow Janice Bannister. All her information is down here on the link below. I know what you're thinking. That's bullshit. People cannot teach you how to be funny. Well, you are almost right. She's not gonna teach you how to be funny, but she's gonna teach you how to be effective on stage. And that's what makes a professional comedian, which I am not there yet, but I'm on the way. So I'm just being very humble. Follow my progress. That's all I'm saying. Follow my progress. Who knows, with your help, I'll get there. Well, with your help and hard work and dedication and consistency and yeah. As long as I keep making poor decisions, I can do comedy. And we're done. Thank you.